the FSD reorganization, I have come into contact with clients, one in particular. He was an older gentleman. He did not read very well. He did not have much of a high school education at all. He never graduated. If I remember right, he said he didn't finish his junior year, and he was computer illiterate. He did not have access to the internet at all. Neither did his spouse, and she did not have a high school education either, and they did not read very well. They did not have food stamps, they did not have Medicaid, they did not have access to those resources because they could not get on the internet and they could not fill out whatever they needed to fill out. Anytime they called the phone number to do the automated voice deal, the man has a serious speech impediment. It did not work out for him. You have to speak slowly when you speak to him. He got frustrated, as did his wife, and they would hang up. And when I talked to them, they had tried this over and over and over again, and each time they just hung up because they got frustrated. They did not know how to finish it. They would call and try to speak with a person at the office, and they were given that phone number again or told they needed to get on the computer and fill something out. I asked if there was a paper that they could have, either with step-by-step instructions on exactly what they needed to do. And again, I was told, well, there isn't a paper with step-by-step instructions on what they can do. And I was told to give them the phone number or direct them to the internet website. And that was like a brick wall. They couldn't do it. And so they didn't get the resources they need until there was another individual in the community who happened to have some kind of connection to a worker over there who eventually got them what they needed. But even me, as Children's Division employee, I couldn't get them the stuff that they needed. I was told to give them the phone number, and I was told to give them, direct them to the internet. And they had a child in their home, so they needed these resources to help provide for that child, and they could not because they couldn't go through the process. And it wasn't their fault. I mean, the man didn't and the woman too, they didn't choose to have a speech impediment or be hard of hearing or not have the education, not have access to the internet. If they could have had those things, they would have, and they expressed that to me. They were very frustrated. They didn't understand why they couldn't just go to the office and talk to somebody, because that's exactly what needed to be done. I had also sent them for assessments for other concerns that we had for them, and it was something that could have been done over the phone at a treatment facility, but they couldn't do it over the phone. But they did have the option of going and doing the assessment in person. If that option had been available for them with FSD, it would have made a world of difference, and their case would not have been as tough as it was. Their child would have benefited a lot sooner than he did.